Our story this morning is called Two Pebbles. Mother Goose and Daughter Goose lived in the cutest little house. Daughter Goose loved it when her mommy stayed home. They'd play games and tell stories, they'd sing songs and paint pictures. But of course, Mommy Goose needed to go to work. She worked most days, she worked long and hard. Even so, some months when Mr. Fox, who owned their cute little cottage, came knocking at the door with his outstretched paw, it was difficult to find enough money to pay the rent. One month, when Mr. Fox came, Mommy Goose did not have enough money. She begged for a little more time. "One day," said Mr. Fox, "that's all I'll give you. One day to pay the rent." Mommy Goose fretted. She hurried out the door to find work, and Daughter Goose comforted her. "Don't worry, Mommy, we'll find a way." The next day, Mr. Fox came knocking at the door. Mommy Goose was away working to earn the money they needed, and Daughter Goose was home alone painting pictures. She stepped outside and apologized sweetly. "My mommy will be back soon. Why don't we play a game to pass the time?" She had suspected that Mr. Fox loved a good game, and she was right. His eyes lit up. "Well, all right. What kind of game?" "I don't know," said Daughter Goose. "You can choose." And then she added, "But if I win, I get to choose how much rent to pay. If you win, you get to choose." "But you'll choose not to pay," said Mr. Fox. "Exactly," said Daughter Goose. "I'll choose not to pay rent for a whole entire year." "Well then," said Mr. Fox, if I win, I'll choose to triple the rent." Daughter Goose gasped. She hadn't meant for the stakes to get that high, but now it was a little late. Mr. Fox said, "We can play a simple sort of game. I'll pick up a black pebble and a white pebble, and I'll place them in my paws and close them tight, and you choose which paw. If you choose the one with the white pebble, you win. If you choose the one with the black pebble, I win." Daughter Goose thought about it and nodded in agreement to the rules of the game, and then she watched Mr. Fox pick up 2 black pebbles. And he closed his paws. What to do? Whichever paw she'd choose, or she'd lose. Or would she? Daughter Goose was worried, but she reminded herself that she often won games. She stayed calm, took a deep breath, looked back and forth between his 2 paws. She stretched out her wing. "Drop the pebble." Mr. Fox smiled as he let the pebble fall, but of course, oops! It slipped right through Daughter Goose's feathers. "I'm so sorry, silly me," exclaimed Daughter Goose. Both could see there was no hope in finding which pebble fell. There were too many black and white pebbles already there. "I have a solution, Mr. Fox. If you'll kindly show me the pebble left in your other hand, we'll both know what you dropped." Old Mr. Fox knew that he was trapped. He snarled as he opened his fist to reveal the remaining pebble. And what color was it? Black. White. White. It must have, the one dropped. Black, of course. So which one was the one that he dropped? White. Oh, I'm glad you kept with the story. I got a little lost. There's no denying that Daughter Goose had won the game. A deal was a deal, and Mr. Fox had no choice but to agree to have rent for free for the entire year. But he'd be back in a year. Daughter Goose couldn't wait to tell her mommy.